Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I got some new products. I got that Makeup Revolution fixing spray because the fixing spray is supposed to make it what do you say, like non-transferable, I guess. And then I also got some Makeup by Mario pencils because y'all told me those was the ones for the brown skin girly. So I got a couple of those, and also re-upped on my NARS products because I absolutely love NARS. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on in. Girl, don't talk about my wig. We're trying to make it work today. But anyway, let's go. It has been such a hectic week for me. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot happening. It's a lot of moving parts. I am set up to go on a couple of dates next weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. I got like 3 or 4 people lined up. I'm like, we'll just see which one I feel like going out with, we'll do that. But let me tell y'all, I think I have reached a new level of psychotic because your girl did a full bikini wax. Yes, a full bikini wax by myself. I know, I'm insane. I am insane. Don't ask me why. Well, I mean, you could totally ask me why. So, I normally go to a lady in Arlington to get my little JJ wax. And it's like $85, and that don't include the tip or the tax or nothing like that. And I was like, number one, I'm kind of tired of paying that price. Not saying she's not worth it, but yeah, I'm kind of tired of doing that shit. Especially when I seen online the little wax kits are only like $45. Shout out to TikTok because TikTok be really putting me on to a lot of shit. Like, hey, giving me the confidence that, you know what, you could really do this yourself. You don't need to have someone else do it for you, So, funny story is I actually tried to wax myself maybe like 2 years ago, and I also had my ex try it as well, but I think he was purposely pulling that shit like very slow because he wanted me to endorse the pain. We was kind of pissed off at each other at the time. So I think he was just like doing that shit on some vindictive shit. I don't know, but it didn't work and the pain was out of this world. So I was a little bit nervous to do it myself. I feel like when I go get waxed, if you've never went to go get waxed before, it's not... Well, it does hurt. I'm not going to sit here and lie and tell you it doesn't hurt, but it's not like unbearable pain. Like, you feel pain for like 2 seconds, and then after that, it's done, like, because you got to rip it, and then after that, you're completely good, right? So, I was like, I think the fear, this is a little bit of cafe. I did go re-up on my NARS. Y'all know I love me some NARS. And we're going to try to, actually shade down when doing our makeup today because, girl, that's what they said. Oh, I should probably do the chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna do the chocolate under my brow and I'm gonna do this one on top. But anyway, I tried to wax back then and it was just horrible, right? So I stopped doing it because I was like, the fear of me trying to pull it myself was just way too damn debilitating. So I wasn't able to do it. Then my ex tried, like I told y'all, I think he fucking was on that shit on purpose. But anyway, it was just a bad setup in general, and I just couldn't fucking do it. And I think it's because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Once again, shout out to TikTok because anybody who has some type of talent is now on TikTok kind of showing it. So you no longer have to buy like ebooks and shit like that. It's a lot of people doing tutorials, right? So when I learned how to do my nails, speaking of which, they look so much better this go around, right? Yeah, because your girl's getting better. But when I learned how to do my nails, it was because of TikTok. And so waxing was like the same thing for me. So learning through the tutorials on there has helped out a lot. Anyway, I threw out my old wax kit because this is a little bit of chocolate by NARS. Like I told you all, girl, love me some NARS. I had to re-up. But I threw out the old one. Oh my goodness, I keep losing my damn train of thought. I don't even know where the hell we are. But threw out the old one and then got convinced again by TikTok to just go ahead and buy me another one. There's a young lady that I see on my For You page like all the time, and when I tell y'all her waxes be like perfection, like they be freaking perfection or whatever. So I was like, you know what, I think I can do that. I have this thing that I don't know, I be feeling like if I see something done like once or twice, in the back of my mind, I feel like I can possibly do that. Is that 100% true? Probably not. But in my mind, I totally feel like I can do it. If you show me how to do it a couple times, I'll get it. I'll understand it. Because I got colored hair, I'm not really sure there's a lot that I can do right now because I don't want it to be Ronald McDonald-ish. So I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop being a bitch and just go ahead and wax, because Arlington is probably like an hour away from me, and I was like, I'm not driving a whole fucking hour to Arlington just for a 20-minute session and then having to drive back. So I got the confidence to go ahead and wax. And then first I did my underarms, and the underarms weren't like bad. It actually, because I remember my underarms being kind of hard to do as well. Like, it was pretty painful the last time I tried it by myself. But it actually was not bad. I don't know if it's particular. Well, I do know it's definitely that particular type of wax that I've been using. Whatever wax they sent, I'm gonna try to link that Amazon kit, and I'm gonna try to link the wax kit inside of my Amazon store so y'all can get into that as well. But it actually was not that bad. Once I got through the underarms, the kitty, yes, it did take a little bit longer to do it, but it was fairly simple. I was here for it, okay? Since my hair is this color, I'm gonna try to use these two maybe and see what happens. Because I'm really, y'all know I really love fall and shit, right? Fall is like my favorite type of season because I love the colors. Anyway, we're gonna start out with like that little orange up in there or whatever, and just apply that to our crease. Y'all know I like to work with a transition color prior to us just going all in and all out. But doing the kitty, y'all, I literally had to sit crisscross applesauce, but like with your feet together, and put a mirror in between. Girl, I have never seen my kitty cat in like that. I was like, damn, okay, I see what I'm working with a little bit. Okay, I see why these things be a little strong. Anyway, girl, and then I found like my first gray hair, baby. I didn't even know I had grays down there. Again, because I ain't never really examined my kitty cat like that. So, I found my first gray hair, girl, and when I tell you, the pain was definitely bearable, because normally I'll take a leave or a Tylenol prior to going to get waxed, but this go around, I didn't have to do that, and I did it myself. Like, literally, girl, I sat there and watched That's So Raven, which is crazy because that's such an innocent child show, but it brought me happiness. It brought me some calmness. So, I was able to snatch them pieces and keep going about my way. It wasn't bad. I told my friend that I had waxed myself. She was like, yeah, you're insane, because she don't wax. She shaves. And when I was telling her, I'm like, girl, you need to go get waxed because it's just so much easier. And she's like, no, I'm too scared. And listen, I don't have a high pain tolerance, but when I tell y'all that the waxing was probably like a 4 out of 10, it really was not that bad. Literally, the only part that was that bad is, you know, like, okay, so this just your stuff right here, right? You got the 2 lips, this your stuff. This part up here was like the worst part. It wasn't even the lips that was bad. It was that part, because, you know, you gotta kind of go up in that thing. I mean, that might be TMI, so I apologize. But you gotta kind of go up in that thing to make it hit the way it's supposed to or whatever. Anyway, I was telling her the benefits of waxing. To me, I feel like waxing is definitely better than shaving because, number one, the results last so much longer and you ain't gotta shave every other day. When I tell y'all that when I used to shave, like, baby, that was a lot. Then trying to open yourself up and shave and make sure that you get everything. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, let me just endure the 5 seconds of pain and we're going about our way. Plus, you don't have to worry about, like, those pricklies, because I know shaving, oh my gosh, those pricklies when that hair start growing back, and then if you let it grow out too long, girl, it starts to itch, and it's just, it ain't, to me, it's not the best. Plus, if I'm gonna be out here doing my thug thizzle, you know what I'm saying, when it's time for somebody to devour me, I don't want to be like, oh my goodness, did I shave today? No, I want to go ahead and just bust it wide open. It's a buffet, babe. Go ahead and eat what you gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I feel like waxing just makes that area a lot more slippery, in my opinion. I don't know. It's slippery, baby soft. Like, it's just amazing. I would definitely recommend waxing. It really is not that bad as people make it seem. Plus, you get 4 weeks. 4 weeks of no hair growth. Girl, I will take it. I will freaking take it because, again, I don't want to have to be bent over in the shower trying to wax and get all in the crevices and stuff like that. I would rather sit crisscross applesauce with a mirror in between and do one wax every 4 weeks and go on about my life and not have to worry about it. To me, waxing is so much better. If you've never tried it, I think European Wax Center, make sure y'all check out the reviews, because that's what I did. I checked out the reviews first to see who was the #1 waxer in that center, because they'll let you know in the comments. Like, somebody will be like, oh, don't go to her, she crazy. Or they'll be like, you know, this person was really good, and you'll continue to see their names. Whoever name I saw the most was the person I was going to choose to do my damn wax, okay? Like, if it was always a positive after positive after positive, I'm going to choose you to do my wax. That's just how it's going. I remember, like, my first wax, I'm using a little bit of e.l.f. concealer in the shade Fair Warm. I'm gonna use this to, shit, got that on my hand. Cut me a crease right quick. But I remember after, like, my first wax, the lady, okay, so I had hyped myself up. It was like a birthday gift to myself, I think. I think I went for the first time in, like, 2021. Yeah. Maybe 2020, 2021. 2021 probably, because I think shit was still closing down in 2021. I mean 2020. Girl, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, I'm gonna go. And like I said, I read the reviews and then decided, like, all right, bet I'm gonna go with this person or whatever. And I get in there and then she's like, oh yeah, you know, go to the bathroom and clean up. Went into the bathroom, cleaned up or whatever, came back, sat down. She told me how to sit. Girl, I was so nervous because I was like, I don't just be letting strangers just see my kitty cat like that. Like, you know, like, I know you're not gonna tell your friends about this. I don't know. Anyway, I sat down and then she did the first strip and I was like, okay, you know, like, there was some pain, but it wasn't that bad. I had took a Tylenol before coming, and then she did the rest of them. She was done in like 5 minutes. She was like, all right, you're done, you can get up. And I was like, girl, like, what happens after this? Because I don't really know how to react. Like, do we hug? You want to hug it out? Like, I don't know how. You just seen all of me. I'm not really sure I feel comfortable with you just telling me to get up and go. I don't know. Something about it just didn't seem right, you know? But like I said, it really was not that bad. You're probably going to endure probably 5-10 minutes of pain and then you're on about your way. I will say that I did read, like, everything about waxing prior to going for the first time. Making sure that I was exfoliated. And that's just taking, like, something to exfoliate your vajayjay in the shower. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have your underarms, you want to exfoliate that, because I think it helps. I think they say it helps to have the hair removed easier. So, you know, try that and see what happens. Don't be a punk, y'all. Go get your vajayjays waxed. I'm telling y'all, once you get it waxed the first time, the difference is going to be like, oh, night and day. You're going to be like, all right, bet I'm going to go back for another round. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just for me, just having to wax almost every other, I mean, not wax, but shave every other day, girl, that's not the life I'm trying to be living. So definitely try it and see. If you're scared, you got questions, then let me know. I'm not a pro or nothing like that, but I can definitely try to give you as much information as I have, you know. But it is so much easier. I be trying to get my friend to do it, but she's scared, you know. I have to tell her, stop acting like a bitch all the time. Quit being fucking scary, nigga. Because I'm talking about she be nervous. Like, girl, I will go with you on the first one. I'm going to sit in the room. I'm not going to look at your hoo-ha. Even though I probably would peek a little. But I will definitely sit in the room with you so you feel comfortable. But she too much. She too much of a scaredy cat to freaking do it. So, I don't know which one of y'all done put these older men up onto game. It's a little bit of black I'm going in the corners with, because y'all know I love me a good black corner. But let me tell y'all something. Whoever heard Pete, that's the man's name. Whoever heard Pete before I had a chance to get money out of him, I want to let you know that I hope that you hit every red light on the way home, because your girl, you did a number on that man. It's this older guy I was talking to. I'm not talking no more because I'm not going back and forth with no man about the shit that I deserve. The fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, I was talking to him. We matched, and he was like probably like 54 or whatever. And girl, what I cannot stand is, yes, I understand that I am in the process of being a sugar baby or whatever, but I cannot stand when a man double texts me. Like, give me a second to reply. I'm probably not going to reply because I suck at texting. Like, if you want my attention, you probably need to hit my line. But I can't stand when a man does that. So anyway, he was like double texting me or whatever. So I finally replied. And we're talking or whatever, and he's like, can I have your number? I'm like, nah, let me get to know you a little bit more before you get my number, because people be doing reverse lookups on people's phone numbers, which I have found a little bit weird, not in a bad way, just kind of upset that I didn't, you know, figure that out first, because somebody did that to me, and I was like, oh, hell no, y'all not getting my phone number or whatever. So, talking to him or whatever, he kept saying, I don't even know how we got on the conversation of something, and I was like, he said something in his profile was like, I'm not paying for shit. I don't take care of women. I only take care of girlfriends. And then I was like, well, no, I don't take care of girlfriends, but I take care of wives. Something like that. So I was like, you know, let me try to see if you're trying to spit out some money or not. So I was like, so you mean to tell me if I'm not your wife, then you wouldn't come help me change a flat tire? You know what I'm saying? Because this gonna open up the door for conversation. This is gonna help you start to talk about the shit you are willing not to do. Because y'all know right now I'm in my taking care of phase. So if you can't take care of me, bitch, go ahead and go about your way. All right, I'm gonna use some of my milk primer. I'm probably gonna be out here in these streets today. My kids want to go to this damn pool party. I really don't want to go, but here we are. Anyway, so he begins to tell me, he's like, yeah, I don't feel like I should take care of no woman and do nothing for her, because if you was getting your hair and nails done before me, what makes you think that you can't get them done while you're with me or whatever? And I'm like, as a man, I feel like you should want to do stuff nice for your woman. Now, granted, she'll do stuff nice for you as well. I think it's an even trade. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think it's an even trade. And he was like, no, because if she ain't my wife, she's not getting nothing. I said, but you men be wanting women to do things that aren't like husband material, like sleeping with y'all. He gonna say, well, I think the even trade for a woman sleeping with me is my D. You give me some D and I give you some vagina. And I said, that ain't gonna work for me, because sir, you're like 54, which lets me know that your stamina and shit probably can't even keep up with me. It is probably 54s out there that can probably keep up with me. But I could just tell that, sir, you'd have been a cane quick. Okay? Just by the way that you're hounding me, you don't have nothing for me. It's nothing that you can do with me. So no, that would not be an even trade for me. So he goes on. I said, listen, whoever hurt you, everybody's not out here to get your money. Even though I am. Okay? And he's like, well, nobody hurt me and I don't appreciate you putting that stigma off on me and all this extra shit he was talking. I said, you know what, this just not gonna work, bro. I unmatched so damn fast, because I'm not about to go back and forth with you. Listen, it's already a damn job that I want to be taken care of, and I'm not about to sit over here and try to convince you as to why you should take care of me. Either you're tricking or you're not. That's where we're at with it. Are you coming off some shit or you're not? Okay, baby, I don't have time for these fucking reindeer games. Either you gonna come up off of the coins or you're not. And if you're not, then it's on to the next candidate. I told y'all where I'm at in my life. My friend think it's a fucking game. I put some gold in the inner corner, which I think. My friend think it's a game, and I'm like, bro, I am not freaking playing. I am so serious. Where I'm at in my life right now, fuck love. Fuck everything that has to do with love. I am in a place where I want to be happy financially. That's where we're at. I just seen some blue over here. I think I'm gonna add some blue to that water. Oh, hold on. All right, I'm gonna use some new Caledonia from NARS. Today's gonna be a whole NARS day because I love freaking NARS. They are expensive as hell, but freaking love them. Anyway, I had to unmatch him. But on to the next guy that I'm potentially thinking about talking to. I'm not really 100% sure. We're trying to see where his head is. But the guy that I'm thinking about going on a date with, he is Nigerian. And, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that, because I used to talk to this Nigerian guy. Well, I didn't really talk to him. It was like high school. The man hounded me down in high school. My mom kicked me out one time, and I decided I was gonna go, kick it with him. I was like, this man been hounding me for so long. He had a Audi with some rims on it, girl. He was stuck in a bucket. Okay, like Nigerian men, depending on like where they're from, they can be Americanized. Like, he was very Americanized, but he was Nigerian, And at the time, I was young and didn't really understand what I was getting myself into, baby, that man took me on a whirlwind in a week. Because that's about all we spent together was a motherfucking week. And he exposed me to some shit I will never fucking forget, okay? And not in a good way. It was just, my God. Afraid to even say the man's name because he's such a damn hoe that if I said it, y'all probably know who I'm talking about because he been hoeing in different area codes. So I don't even want to say the man's name for real, for real. Anyway, my mom kicked me out and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go with him because, you know, he had been hounding me. He said he'll take care of me. Girl, he took me back to this house where his brother stayed there with him, was his roommate or whatever. And then he left for fucking 2 days and did not come back. He left for 2 days and did not come back. Now, mind you, I didn't have transportation. I didn't have none of these fucking things. So I'm just stuck in this house. I don't even know where I'm at. Again, to be young and fucking stupid. I don't even know where I'm at, y'all. I walk outside. I don't know, like, if there's a bus station close by. Like, I don't know shit. So I'm stuck in the house with his brother. And then his brother's like, why don't you cook something? And I'm like, nigga, this your house. Why the fuck would I be cooking for you? And he's not even here. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm like 17. So then I go to snooping in this man's house. And I see pictures of him and some girl. And I see pictures of a baby as well, right? He's holding this baby. Now, mind you, I had seen the baby in his dashboard before. Let me tell you how this man fucking gaslit me. I had seen pictures of the baby in his dashboard before, right? And I had asked him who that baby was. And he said that it was his nephew, right? Young and naive, I was like, okay, that's the man's nephew. So now we in the house and I see the pictures of the baby again, like more pictures of this kid. And I also see pictures of this lady. So I said, I think this nigga got a family, right? This must be like his part-time house and maybe he go stay with his girlfriend from time to time. I don't know. And maybe that's where he at. This nigga having a whole fucking family time while he got me sitting up in his house. Again, I didn't fucking know. His brother ain't fucking talking or nothing, right? So I'm like, all right, bitch. So when he gets back, I said, I'm ready to go. No, he didn't even get back, bitch. I had started walking. This motherfucker found me. Because I said, I'm not about to be in here. On the second day, I said, I'm not about to be in here. This nigga don't have cable. He ain't left me no fruit snacks. The nigga ain't left me nothing to my name. You understand what I'm telling you? Like, nothing. That man left me absolutely $0. Nothing. The man left me nothing. So I was like, I'm about to get up and I'm about to start walking. And I just started walking. Girl, I didn't know where the fuck I was going. But I knew that I was about to get the fuck up out of there because I'm like, Young didn't have shit, but I knew I wasn't about to be up in there. So I started walking. And this man, I don't know where the fuck he came from, but he pulled up on me. He's like, where's you going? And I said, I don't know. He's like, you don't even know where nothing at. And I said, you damn right. I don't know where nothing at, but I'm about to get the fuck up out of here because I know it's something going on with you. And he's like, no, just come back to the apartment with me for a second. Let's talk about it. My dumb ass was like, bitch, you really don't know where you're at. You don't know where you're going. You might as well go back to the apartment and discuss it. So that's what the fuck I did. I went back to the apartment and bitch, I started asking questions. I asked him, I said, who is this baby in all these damn pictures? Because you told me that was your nephew, but I mean, y'all seem mighty close, you know what I'm saying? And then one of the girl was in one of the photos with him and the baby. So I was like, no, something ain't sitting right. So he like, oh, that's my son. I said, bitch, you did not tell me you had no fucking son. He said, you knew that wasn't my nephew. I said, how the fuck was I'm going off of what you told me. How did I know that wasn't your nephew? The audacity. And then you're gonna gaslight me. So then I told him, I said, so who is the girl? I said, that's your baby mama. He's talking about, yeah, but we don't really talk like that. Now, mind you, one of the damn outfits was an outfit that I had seen recently in his closet. So I'm like, I know you're fucking lying. I know you're fucking lying because I literally just seen you in this damn outfit. So this had to be a recent fucking photo shoot within the last 6-7 months or something like that. You're fucking lying. Girl, when I tell you I got the fuck up out of there, I got the fuck up out of there. I said it would just be my luck that this bitch came back or came over here. I don't think she had a car, but she came over here to visit. And here I am sitting here looking fucking stupid and a bitch wanna jump off on me. I don't have fucking time for that. And then I said I knew the nigga was dating a whole bunch of bitches at once because I'm telling y'all, you get on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook now, but that's part of the reason why I'm not on fucking Facebook because it's fucking drama. Between him and the other dude that I talked to, I told y'all about in the last couple videos, between him and that dude, them niggas was hoeing. Like, they had the city on lock. Every time you turned around, them niggas was hoeing. And I was like, yeah, no. Because she'd have been a call baby number, baby mama number 10 over here. And bitch, I'd have got jumped and this nigga just sitting there watching. But the gaslighting, the fact that you gonna sit here and tell me that I knew that wasn't your damn nephew. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? Am I supposed to be Inspector Gadget? Girl, I left and I never came back. I said all of that to say that just in the little amount of time that I dealt with that man who was Nigerian, I am not 100% sure that I want to deal with another one. I don't know. Alright, now I'm going to hit it with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Gotta be generous with that, girl. Then I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier, girl. I think for me, like, now that I'm in my phase of not really grown woman, but like a little bit of grown woman, I be wanting more of like that natural shit. Like, y'all see how I went down on my under eye shade because I just be feeling like I be looking too yellow, especially if you mix that with the what you call that, the setting powder that is like has a yellow undertone. Girl, you are going to be out here in these streets looking way too yellow. So now I do a translucent powder. That way, whatever color this is will stay that color. You know what I'm saying? It'll just set it in place that is highlighted. And I've been loving it so much more. So much more. So yeah, this is the Laura Mercier. Studying with that. All under my eye and stuff. You know, getting that together. But yeah, girl, I don't know. He was just, he was bad news. Then had the nerve to, after a while, gonna call me and ask me for some damn money. I said, nah, nigga. I done found out that you got a whole girlfriend. I'm broker than you. You got more than me at this point. You know what I'm saying? And you sit over here asking me for some damn money? You're a nutcase. You're a nutcase and I can't be bothered. You know? So, something about it, I'm like, I don't know. Then I be seeing the girls on TikTok. They be talking about, oh, they was dealing with this Nigerian or this African man, and they be crying tears, but he be giving them all the gifts, and I'm here for that, but I'm like, I don't know how much drama I can deal with. Like, why y'all be crying? They don't never elaborate. Like, the man be cheating on y'all. I mean, that's to be expected, but I mean, I don't know where I'm at in life. I don't know. Cause if you crying, then that means he's doing it in front of your face, right? I'm not at that level where I want it done in my face just yet. You know, keep that off to the side and we'll be good. But don't play with me in my face. And I'm going to use my favorite Sephora in the shade Sienna. Girl, y'all know this is like my favorite. It just does wonders on the skin. I don't know why, but it just does. You know, it just makes me very almondy and I'm here for it. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life. But I did, you know what I seen, and I did want to kind of touch on it. It's not none of my fucking business, but I just kind of wanted to touch on it just a little bit. That whole Krishan Rock and Blueface, like, I really have spouts where I feel so bad for her because I feel like she's young, she's in love, she's impressionable, and we've all been there. Hell, I'm still kind of, I just know I'm not still, but I just got over a situation where I was just there not too long ago where you go back to the person over and over again. I do think it's a simple soul tie or whatever, but I also think that a lot of the shit they are doing, especially after this last skit where you're on, you know, the internet crying, he's threatening to take your baby. I was so nervous for her because postpartum is not no fucking joke, and I experienced postpartum And my mother and my stepfather made it extremely worse. Didn't understand what the fuck was going on with me. And it was just a lot. Postpartum is not something to be fucking played with. And so when he was starting to take her baby, I was like, oh my gosh, like I hope that she don't do nothing to herself or to that baby, because again, postpartum is not to be fucking played with. So when I seen her on the internet, you know, boo-hooing and crying, I really felt so badly for her, because I'm like, y'all all in her face fucking with her. Just leave her alone, you know? If you don't want to be with her, fine. But why you on the internet fucking with her, you know? Like, that's just unnecessary. So I thought that she was gonna go somewhere and really get some peace of mind and just, you know, felt so bad, because like I said, we've all been there, so I'm not judging. But then it comes out that she's back with him, and I'm like, my God. Again, I can't really judge too hard. I feel like when it comes to kids, like, as mothers, we have to do a lot better for our children, breaking cycles. And I feel like everybody is not at that point, and that's okay, because the point that I got ready to do it may not be the point that you're ready to do it. But when I saw them back together, I was like, girl, like, I just want you to go somewhere and heal. But then I seen the baby bent all over in Walmart. She got the dog. And it's like, Krishan, that baby does not know peace. He's what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks old now? Like, he done been all over the fucking world. And I don't know why she feel like she needs to work so much. Like, what is that? Baby girl, sit down and relax. You don't have to get up. I wish, you know what? Overall, I just really wish that she had better people in her corner. You know how, like, we all have just, like, that one person in our lives that we respect and we listen to? It could be your mom. It could be your dad. It could be your grandmother. It could be a friend. You know, like, we all have just that one person in our lives that we really listen to. If we don't listen to nobody else, we listen to that one person because we know that one person is not going to steer us wrong. I don't know who in her life is that person, but God, I pray that they would hurry the fuck up and just kind of help her, because I feel like she be screaming out for help some days, and then other days like he be manipulating her. But I think the blame is on both of them. But at this point, I felt like, yeah, it was childish. And let me tell y'all something. I'm in their business not because I want to be, but because I literally am forced to be in their business, because it is everywhere. On every blog site, on every TikTok. Like, it is everywhere. I don't want to be in their business. I don't care to be in their business. But I can't freaking escape it, you know? But like I said, it was all fun and games when they was doing this and they didn't have no kids, you know, do what you do. But right now, I don't find it funny. I don't find it entertaining. None of those things. I think both of them need to reevaluate their lives for the sake of the child. Like, there's a child involved. Like, can we please stop playing these reindeer ass games and do what we have to do for the sake of the child? I don't know. I feel so bad. And let me tell you, I wasn't the best mom. Shit, I probably still ain't. Shit, I still got stuff that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say, and I will say, is that my kids don't know what it is to be in no toxic situation. Literally yesterday, I went to Target and this lady was fucking with me. Just, you know, I can't stand people in their car. That's one thing about my road rage, baby. Don't talk no shit to me in your motherfucking car. If I see you in the back doing all this, you doing all of this for doing that, bitch, get out the car. That's what I'm on. Get your stupid ass out the motherfucking car, because you obviously got a fucking problem. You think I'm a motherfucking punk. I ain't gonna do nothing. So what you trying to do? Girl, I had blacked out and completely forgot that I had my son with me. And I cussed her bitch ass out, told her to get out the car and everything. Completely forgot I had him with me. And afterwards, my son goes, that scared me. And I was like, what, you know, what scared you? Because again, I grew up in a situation like this. So I'm like, what scared you? And he was like, I've never seen you like that before. And then it hit me like, girl, you have been doing so well at keeping that type of shit away from them that they don't even know what that is. So I had to apologize to him. I'm like, you know, I'm sorry if it scared you. I apologize for the way that I acted. Mommy just completely forgot that you were here. And I will make sure that that does not happen again, because I don't want my child to be scared. But can you imagine not being able to verbalize the way that you are feeling, you know, as a newborn. Like, I can't even verbalize what I'm feeling, what I'm enduring right now. And every time you turn around, you know, in a new place. Like, goddamn, where the hell is home? You know, I really wish that she just kind of, and I know that social media may be her moneymaker, and that's cool, and I get it. I understand, girl. Sometimes you gotta pay them bills. I'm not mad at you, but I wish she would just take like a little bit of a break. Because sometimes we need it, even if it's for a month, even if it's for a week. Sometimes that break is definitely what's needed for you to go back and kind of get a little piece of your sanity back. And I just want her to take just a smidget break of social media. I understand that's how she get her bag. But being gone a month or two is not going to stop you from getting that check, you know? I don't know. I just, for the sake of the child, I just hope that this gets better. Okay, let's add a little bit of blush. Y'all know we're going in with our OPV palette. I'm going to just kind of go in between those colors and then add some blush to this face. If you guys have made it here, y'all know what to do. Go ahead and subscribe, baby. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm so excited, y'all. I gotta find like a good sexy outfit to wear next week. I'm here for it, okay? Let's go ahead and blend all of this out because we are almost done. Now it's on to what you guys are all here for. We're gonna try that Makeup by Mario to see if it's for us brown skin girls. The website said it was, so I think I got 2 colors. I know y'all was telling me Jeff, but I personally do not like browns with like a red undertone. Y'all know they make my skin crawl. So I didn't want to do Jeff. I actually wound up doing, I think milk chocolate and dark chocolate because they seem to not have that undertone to it. I'm going to use a little bit of my e.l.f. HD setting powder under my eyes to kind of, you know, bring that all together. Make that just really pop. Again, I think for me, shading down has been amazing. So NARS has this really amazing thing. I know it's on Sephora. I'm not really sure if it's on their website. I don't see why it wouldn't be on their website. But they have where they will tell you which colors are your color correcting shade and which color is your brightening shade. So for me, Cafe is my color correcting shade. And then Chocolate is my highlight shade. And those are the 2 shades that I use today. I absolutely love that. I think the combo is amazing. And then I think it also helps too, because a lot of times, and I also see this with like a lot of brown skin women, is that sometimes, I'm looking for a brush. Sometimes we go too light with our concealer, which causes the rest of our face to look like, oh, you have on the wrong shade. And it's not the wrong shade, it's that the concealer is way too bright. So that's what's making it look like it's the wrong shade, but it's not. So I think this is actually the perfect highlight shade, perfect concealer or correcting shade. It just, this looks so much better. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. NARS can absolutely do no wrong in my eyes. I don't care what you say. NARS will never do any wrong in my eyes. Alright, then I went in and I got this. This right here, y'all know I love shopping at Target, and the fact that Ulta is inside of Target is definitely helpful for me because I hate going to Ulta and I hate going to Sephora. I don't know what it is about them, I just don't like going. Anyway, got this from Makeup Revolution because I seen this girl use a fixing powder or fixing spray after she used the setting powder. And she said the fixing was to make sure that it's non-transferable, which I have a problem with because people just love hugging me. I guess I look huggable. But I have a problem with that because people love hugging me, and then sometimes I have to hug up, like with my neck up, so that way they don't get makeup on them. So if this actually works, this is going to be amazing. And there's a lot in the bottle, so I'm here for it. I don't know why I thought that was going to be a mist. That is not a mist. Being generous because I don't want my makeup to do whatever. Anyway, I'm going to use my little fan to spray it, so hang on. Okay, I think it's dry. I kind of want to do a test, but then I kind of don't. I got like a little cotton pad right here. I'm a little bit nervous. All right, let's see. I don't know what to... No. No way. Bitch, you lying to me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. When you learn how to use fucking product. No way. Okay. Okay, so that's the difference between a fixing powder and a setting powder. So, I mean, a setting spray. So the setting spray is just to lock everything in, and then you get you a fixing spray. I don't keep saying powder, but you get you a fixing spray, and then, girl, that makes it non-transferable. Every day I learn something new. Every single day. Alright, like I stated, I got two. I got two Makeup by Mario's. Bitch, they was $25 a piece. They better be worth this fucking money. So I got the milk and I got the dark chocolate. I kind of want to see what the dark chocolate is hitting on before I do the milk. Or, you know what? Let's try milk. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It comes with like a little pencil sharpener in it. And I think one of the sides is like a little brush for you to blend it out. So we're going to use the whole thing. This is the milk chocolate. Oh shit, here we go. I see it slightly. I know somebody asked, sorry if I didn't reply, but somebody asked me about, hold on. About the Sephora molasses pencil. I do use it every once in a while, but I feel like it bleeds. So, it hasn't really been getting used that much. Alright, I'm gonna go in with the dark chocolate. I like that one, but that's like if I'm on like some super nude shit. Y'all know I like everything with just like a little hint of a color in there. So this one is the dark chocolate. Let's see what does it on. Yeah, that one's gonna be my favorite. Yeah, that's like a very good chocolate. Like it ain't too black, it ain't too dark, just right. So you can still get that nude combo without it looking black. Alright, let's use the brush side of it. So blend out. I like that because it's brown, but it's giving me like a nude, like a for real nude fuzz. Let me see how it look on my lipstick. Hold on. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place Nubian Sand. I'm not really sure how this is going to come out, but we're going to see. This right here is like so pigmented, so I just like really use a little bit, like I dab. Very light, because again, this shit is very pigmented. Which one I want to go in with, because Buxom sent me two other, well, they sent me a whole bunch of lipsticks, but I'm trying to see if I want to go in with Daisy Donut or Pumpkin Pie Latte. Let's try Daisy Donut and see, because I mean, we're already in this little thing. But anyway, I think this is like their fall collection, I want to say. If you need to, like what I'm about to do, if you don't have this color, you can always use like a little bit of white right here in the center. I just like a very, I don't know, kind of like an ombre look to my lips a little bit. Ooh, that Buxom kind of sting a little bit. I think that's a plumper. There we go. So much better. All right, let me go comb my hair and then I will come back. All right, guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So overall, let's go ahead and go down the playlist of the products that I used today and what I'm feeling. So those two NARS products, the Cafe and the Chocolate Concealer, are absolutely my favorite. As I stated before, NARS has something on their website that kind of shows you your concealer shades, the ones that are going to help you color correct, and then the other one that is going to help you with the under eyes under your bags. For me personally, I'm not going to speak on anybody else because I don't know nobody else's thing. For me personally, I did find that I was going too bright with the under eye concealer. And it's nothing wrong with having a bright under eye concealer. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying for me, I was going way too bright. And then the undertone of the concealer that I was using was a yellow undertone. Then I was matching that with a yellow setting powder, which was causing me to look over yellow. Okay, so if you guys have a golden undertone concealer that you are using, you want to continue to use it, then I would definitely suggest using a translucent powder. Okay, so that way you're not yellow on top of yellow on top of yellow. That is just way too much. Again, that's just something that I learned. I will say that with these concealers that I use today, they are definitely a little bit more muted, a little bit more toned down, but I'm here for that because it makes the bronzer and the contour and everything just feel as one. Whereas before it was feeling like, okay, now we have concealer and then we have contour, and it was just very harsh. It just was different. Okay, so for those two concealers, again, I am a NARS girly. I will definitely pay more for NARS if I have to because that's just my thing, okay? I absolutely love me some NARS, okay? So those two are absolutely amazing. The Makeup by Mario pencils, if I'm being completely honest, I do love the fact that they are brown, and this is a brown lip liner for me. You know, me being brown, because sometimes we are borderline too red or we're borderline too dark, almost black. You know, so this is a perfect happy medium for me. I'm definitely here for that. I love it. However, do I feel like it is $25 worth? No. $15, $18 on a good day, not $25. So I'm not telling you guys to go out and rush and get it. If I were you, I'd probably catch it on sale. It's probably be the best thing that you guys could do, because it is not. To me, it's just not worth $25. It's definitely a good pencil, but just not worth $25. I think the price point is a little bit high. I know you're paying for the name Mario, but still, it's a little bit high for me. The other thing that I used today was this, which is a fixing spray. As I told you guys what I learned on TikTok. The setting spray just kind of sets everything in place. The fixing spray is going to make sure that it's non-transferable. So as of right now, as I'm sitting in my little beauty room under all of these lights and stuff like that, I am definitely here for this spray. The determining factor will be number one, the Texas heat, and then number two, me actually hugging somebody. You guys know that men especially love to hug here. So you wind up getting it on their face or on the collar of their shirt, depending on how tall they are. So depending on how many people I hug today, you know what? I'm not going to hug nobody today, but I'll probably hug my dates next week, depending, you know, because I get sick a lot. But anyway, I'll probably hug them next week. So I will let you guys know whether or not it is transferable onto clothing and how that actually holds up. But those were, I guess, the 3 products that I used today. I'm happy with all of them, but just that $25 price point is a lot for me. Anyway, this is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.